Hello, welcome back to the Rich King Coaching YouTube channel. Today is our second competition winner's request, and this is how to hit a cross-court nick. So with that in mind, I have my wonderful pupil Robert Lindner here. Robert is national champion in the Netherlands under 19 and a really top European player. And I'll tell you now, he's pretty good at attacking shots, not to put any pressure on him. Welcome, Robert. Thanks for taking part in this. So we're going to discuss a little bit about how to be effective with cross-court nick, and maybe for some people even explain what a cross-court nick is to start with. This is particularly described as a ball that's taken from the air, more on the volley. It's a sort of smash style motion where you're coming from a ball that's kind of up high and hit above head. Now if I'm on my forehand here, the aim for the target is to get the ball heading in towards the front corner here, low on the front wall, and then angling directly into what is known as the nick, which is the join between the floor and the sidewall. The reason it's called a nick is because the English word of nicking it. If the ball nicks this area, then it flat rolls and it's an instant winner, right? Hopefully. So we're going to see who gets bragging rights in this one, and we're going to have a go on the forehand and backhand. So I'm going to be feeding Robert from the front left corner here with some kind of half height lobs, maybe a few more challenging. Now, Robert, when you're hitting this shot, I know you've practiced it a lot, but let's think it's starting from the beginning. Now, first of all, you need to make sure you have a bit of an open racket face, right? And you're going to be trying to get, depending on how high the ball is, the higher the ball is, the more steeper you can come down on the ball. But you want to be getting a racket face to cut around the right-hand side of the ball and a little bit over the top. Would you agree with that?
Yes,
yeah.
Sure.
Now, once you get that angle of connection with the racket on the ball, you then got to make sure that you just release the arm and the follow through heads directly towards your target, okay? So allow this to happen as you're actually playing the ball. Speed is up to you. I know when people do the cross-court nick, they're always thinking it's quite hard hit and it looks wow factor. If it is more challenging up high, then you can take the speed out a bit to more guarantee the accuracy. Okay, I'm going to grab the ball quickly. So the other factor that's super important is to make sure that your feet are really active. Okay, so you've got to keep your body moving and adjusting to that position of the ball. Okay, the ideal height to take it is going to be eye height or slightly above that, just to get the accuracy. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, let's see. You're going to feed me after this. Okay, so I'll feed you. So you're going to start on the tee. Now I'm going to put up some little mini lobs here. Keep active with the feet. Get the racket face around the corner, it's pretty good. So you see Robert's got a nice early racket preparation, but give yourself enough space from the ball. Remember how you arm release, right? The right arm release, there we go. So just let the swing naturally follow the direction you want the ball to go. Try not to have any kind of resistance in the arm there. Good. Use that angle that I've given you. Nice. Unlucky. Challenging angle there. That's better. Now, good thing is when you set up here, you've got this left and right arm. So left arm's coming out in front, the right arm up for this preparation, okay? Release your left arm and then let the right arm just follow directly in, okay? And it's like this nice natural rotational movement. Good, there's a lot of power in that shot. Good, now think about the angle a bit. It's good, it's coming. Whee, bounced up out of the nick there. All right, give me a couple. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Oh, pretty low, tin straight away. Keep my body active here. Trying not to force too much speed and just let the natural speed come from that rotational movement. A little bit higher so I can get into the ball. And when I can, stepping into the shot to create that momentum. Bouncing up a little bit here, which means it's jerking. I'm not hitting quite through the ball enough. There we go, that's better. And again. Good, much less effort and more reliance on speed coming from the relaxation in my arm and upper body. And then I'm starting to get a little bit more success. Last couple. Bounced up, annoying. This one's feeling good. Oh, forced it. Finish on a good one. No, that's not a good one. Let's finish on a good one. Here we go. A little bit less speed on this one. Okay, let's have a little go on the backhand side then, okay?
Let's go.
So on the backhand, I would say it's a little bit more complicated to maybe generate so much speed. And I do find sometimes that when people are rotating here, end up hitting the ball a little bit behind them. Okay, so you've got to keep your body behind the ball and make sure you're taking it slightly out in front of you there. Because if it's too far behind, then you're going to get this kind of snapping the wrist, which you can sort of manage, but it's very awkward and won't let you have that natural rotational movement. Okay, so here we go. It's a pretty good start. Don't let the ball get too close to your body. Oh, beauty. Pretty good. Good preparation, good rotation in the shoulders there. Good, making sure you're keeping that feeling in your fingertips, okay, Robert? You don't want to grip too hard. Nice. Finish the swing. Where's that angle in the front corner? Where is it? There we go. Beauty. All right, I know you're better than me at this one, so let's see how this one goes for me. Not bad start. Rotate. Release. Took that ball too low in the air then. Adjustment with my feet. Robert testing me, nice. Always letting the feet communicate. Left foot is also possible here. I can just feel a little bit of tension as I'm hitting, so it's resisting the movement in the arm. So 1, 2, 3, and in. Oh, wide.
Sorry, I'm short.
A little bit more height here because I wouldn't be doing a cross-court nick from something really low in the air. There we go. Last one. Okay. Good job.
Thank you.
Some good ones, some not. I think one of the key things, viewers, is to be aware of allow the motion and the momentum of the racket head to happen through having a relaxed swing and using the rotation in your upper body effectively. And just really making sure that your position and timing, so keeping space from the ball so you can take it out in front of you because it's a cross-court angle, and making sure that, like, if a ball's down this low, you don't have the steepness of the swing. So it's not ideal to be playing down on the ball from this height. So really use this shot when it's much higher in the air and you have that steeper angle possibility. All right, good luck and enjoy. Cheers.